got it. Okay, turn that one on. Okay, so turn that one up there. How you doing, guys? Okay. Okay, it's Saturday night in the home studio. First of all, we'll switch this on. Which one it is? I think it's this one. That's that one. Yeah, so welcome to Saturday Night Chill in the home studio. Time is at the moment in the UK is coming up to 1:30, so obviously we can be live around the world. Hope you're well, and hope you're following me on BANDCAMP. What can I say about that one? Yes, another album out. We keep banging them out, me and my AI. It does all the actual photos and I don't know what that was. It does all the photos, and I do the music. And it does the actual spelling, it does the grammar, and it does all the other stuff. I only learnt maths when I was at school, but I had dyslexia with my, I have to think about it now, with my spelling and that, and sometimes I read the words and it's backwards and forwards. But there again, I've got this talent, so, you know, it's done all right for me. We paid the mortgage off, and got plenty of savings, and got plenty of albums out, and they'll hopefully soon be monetizing on YouTube. Yeah, that was a good one. I had over 100,000 views now. Every time I go on now, I get 100,000 views. Every time I do something on Facebook, I get paid for it. So it's going out quite well now. And in case if you haven't seen the album, the new one out at the moment, that me and my AI developed, I will show you, because I've got this magic thing called a pad. There we go. If I tap that there, that was party one. Party one, but he's done a good job, the old AI, that's really chuffed with that one. And then the other one is party two. And basically it's a little bit more of a thing. If you ever go on BANDCAMP and you have a look on these things, we've actually made singles. Every time you go on a single, it will show you a different photo and everything, but my AI did it. And it's not one I pay for, the AI is just normal, standard Copilot. And Copilot does a real good job. And if I go basically to one of the singles and I go click on here, and it loads it up, and I click on here. So this is Summer Holiday. Look at the image of that one then. Hey, that's pretty good, isn't it? And all these are good enough for me to actually make posters and stuff like that. I've got another company that's doing that, but I'm waiting for it to be verified. Because quite a lot of the stuff that me and my AI do, we are going to put them into a thing called, well, it's like a big poster, but it's made out of metal. Hard to explain, but apparently it's the big thing at the moment. So I've put all my images onto this thing. I've got about 6 ready to go and be verified. Once they're verified, then I will show you the link, and you can go and buy a poster of any of these things here. So let's say if we went to one of the latest ones I did last time, which was my, where is it now? Jupiter. Is it Jupiter? Jupiter, yes, Jupiter. No, actually, I know what it is. It's the sun, isn't it? It's an album I did about a year ago, I think, if I remember right. But what I've done is I've actually gone back, and I've actually given my AI some images, and it's done completely different images, and these are fantastic. You've probably seen it in around. If I can get the thing to fire up, there you go. Look at it. Look at this. I mean, you imagine that on a poster. You imagine that on a poster. That is, you know, it's that one's across the sun. That's my single, Across the Sun. And look, I had some people today ring me up and they want to do some, take some of my music and put it onto some film and adverts and stuff like that. So you might be seeing some of my stuff coming on films and adverts and things like that. They reckon they pay about £2 a time, so I thought, yeah, all right, I might let you have that then. Yeah, it's looking good, and also we should be monetised soon. So yeah, it's all a full-time job now. Let's just plug that one in there. Just going to plug this and fire it up back onto the BANDCAMP. So yeah, check out BANDCAMP. There's lots going on there. There's lots going in there, and also check out the one where it says community, because basically that's where people can come and talk to me, and we get ideas, and I also show little hints of what's coming out, things like that. We're not running through my little box today. For some reason it's not charging. It's got chargeable batteries in there, but it didn't charge. So I'm running straight into the mixer at the moment. So my thing is going straight in the mixer. Another little thing is one of my persons on SoundCloud asked me to do some collaboration. Collaboration, that's it. She's in Australia, and she's quite a big name in the classical business. Interested in doing some music, so I thought, well, okay, I'll put something together. This time I did something different because, as you know, I've got an app which is the Korg Kronos. If Korg's listening, I will do some videos for you if you want sometimes, and we can do some collaborating. Get in touch. It's this little chap on here that's the thing. I've got a small phone, which I used to have, my Huawei. And when I picked up this big phone, it's also got the Korg Kronos on. If I just change that one over, so I've got two Korg Kronoses. I've got this one here. Which is that one there. Hang on, where is it? That one wasn't actually plugged in, so that might not might not say no. Wait a minute. Okay, there you go, that's better. I can use one of them plugs. I don't need the sound module for my preamp for my headphones, so I'll put it through this. That little box there is the receiver. I'll put that into the mixer, and it talks to me from the headphones. Headphones talk to that, and that's how I get there. This is the Korg Kronos. Wait a minute, where are we? Do we go forward or backwards? It's rather funny when you look on a screen. You either go left and it goes right, and you go right and it goes left. There you go. So that is the Korg Kronos, and it is an app which you can download. This is a phone, actually, believe it or not. And the phone's over there. So I've got two phones, two of these Korg Kronos downloads, and you can do some weird and wonderful things there. I did a demo. I put it onto a track through the mixer into Audacity, and some people have seen me use this Audacity on there, because if you look on my screen at the moment, top right hand corner, left, well, as you're looking at it, it's top right hand corner. That is what I see. That is my control panel. If you look on the left hand side, that is the camera looking straight at me. And if you look on the middle, that is the camera up the top there, looking down on here. it's all a technical studio down here. Let me just put that on there. I didn't put my light on. Actually, you can't see it anyway, so it's a waste of time putting that one on. So anyway, yeah, this is the chord Kronos, and I can be a bit more noisy today because I'm on my own for the whole week. So yeah, Liv's gone with the partner, with the family for the weekend. So I've got the house to myself, which is nice. Yeah, that's about level, isn't it? So yeah, this is the chord Kronos, and basically it makes sounds like this. If I just plug this one in, so I got to take this one out now to plug that one into there, and that one goes into there. No, it don't. It goes into. Hang on, let's see what we've got. Can we use that one? No. Hang on, let's see which one I can use. Pull that one out there. No, that's not the one. Just bear with us. I've got loads of different connectors and adapters and things because I stick them in a cub and yeah. That sounded good, didn't it? Hang about. Let's have a look. Righto. Okay, let's plug that one into here then. It sounded good actually when I had it in there earlier on. So I plug that one in there. That's quite cool, isn't it? Wow. Who needs modulators? These people that pay all this money for these modulators, when all you got to do is a little bit of feedback on a mono and a stereo plugged together, and then you can do the resonance by picking the cable up higher or bringing it down lower to give you the pitch. Wow, it's a bit too much really, isn't it? So let me just see if I can power this thing back over to there. So I'm running off that one. If I plug this one into that one, and if I power that one back off here, bring that one into here, let's just see if this will do it. Now, it seems to have some interference somewhere. See that? Right, that's not really pulling it in so much, is it? Little bit of interference. Oh, wait a minute, let's take that one off. Right, now we might be okay. So, if I bring this one back on the line. The magic has come alive. I can put all my plugs back in the pub now. This is a chord Kronos. This is a noisy chord Kronos. And that's what that does. Wow. That is powerful. I tell you, that is some sounds there. Wow. I love it. Yeah, that is some bit of powerful kit for actually putting it on a phone. It does sound good. It really does sound good. You put it through a mixer, and you can actually hear the difference yourself, like, you know. So yeah, I might actually do a few albums just with this, like, you know, make some beats and things like, so people, if they want to have it. But everyone knows that I register all my music now down at PRS and at London. And now I've got companies that's lining up and wanting to use the actual music for films and TVs and stuff like that. So you might be seeing stuff like that come to you soon. Stuff. It's like basically my drone stuff, the one tones and the highs and lows and that. It's the stuff that's ideal for David Attenborough and space, these space themes and that sort of thing you get on telly, and modulate Brian Cox and stuff like that. When you get that sort of sound in the background. If you listen, basically, next time you listen to Brian Cox and you listen to any of the narrators that's talking about especially space and stuff like that, you'll hear this sort of music in the background. And if you wonder where it all come from, it came from creators like myself. I have a company that will come to me and say, "Can I use that one?" And I'll go, "Yeah, we can negotiate," and you know, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's all looking quite busy now. I must admit, this year's took off really better than the old one. So yeah, I mean, I did lots of albums last year, like, that's not a problem. It looks like I'm going to get quite a lot of albums now. I'm on my 46th album now, and I know I've got one of 10 to do of the party ones. So that's number 2 at the moment. I've got now at least up to 10. I'm still working on the ambience ones. So that's the Jupiter one was 16. So now I'm going to work my way up to 20. And then I might actually do some remixes with my mate here. So basically the idea would be, I would be putting the music back into Audacity from my first album, listening to it, and I know it's only on a 2-track system, it goes on 2-track, but then I'll actually do some sounds, or this sort of stuff. And play along with it, like, you know, so give it a soundtrack, and then that will come out as 4, 3, 2, 1, number 1 with beat. You know, there's so many different ways of doing it. That's the good thing about it. If you're not with a label, you haven't got some prat telling you what to do. Like, so now I'm an independent artist, so I can do exactly what I want, and that's what I feel like doing. At the moment, I'm playing with the party ones, and I mean, there is some stuff on there you will recognise. And the way I can get away with it but not be copyrighted is that the first time I did all this music, I actually paid for the license the first time anyway. I mean, that gives me the right to have 500 CDs, make 500 CDs of these songs, like. And we got Downtown, we got Apache, we got The Twist, we got It's Not Unusual, Dancing Queen, I think it's Summer Nights, and then we got Power of Love, Lady in Red, My Heart Will Go On, and I just called Save I Love You. So that's on Party 2, so check it out on BANDCAMP. And you can't go wrong. I'll just have a Dr. Pepper. Oh yes, that's good. So yeah, that is what my little called Kronos is. And I mean, just go to the app on Google app, look for Korg Kronos, download it on your phone. It's free, it doesn't cost nothing. And you can store it on your phone. You can actually share it off that light. Because what it is, it's actually a small version of the original thing, like. So it gives you an idea what you've got here. I mean, this is amazing bit of kit anyway. It's also got the facility on, like, you get like Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran basically would have one of these things where you press on record, and then you do the first track. So if I press record, and I'll go from the first track. Whoa, that's cool. And then you can actually go on the change on to a different sound. I like that, that's nice. And then we can record on this track. Oh dear, it's all good fun. So if we overwrite that one, and then we can actually change the loops. Let's do a completely different loop. Run that one back up. Right over the top. 1, 2. Yeah, you can also write over the top of it. So once you've done your actually looping, you can actually write over the top. Loads of little technical things you can do. Let's make some music, shall we? What do we got? I haven't a clue. I'm just going to pick something and see where we go with it. All these keyboards have got music finders on, so let's go find something, shall we? I'm going to do a random search, exactly the same as I usually do, but we'll do it on these new keyboards. And do you like the lights at the bottom? I've actually got some rechargeable little lights that sit on top of the back, so I can actually see my controls now. Wow, that's powerful, that one is. Wow, I like that more. That's got some great sounds. Let's see, where should we go? Try that one. That's like a bit of a disco-y one. Yeah, we like a bit of a disco-y, something like that. Whoa! Yeah, I don't know what happened with the lights there. That seemed to have just gone off. Let's have a look. Let's see if we take the power off that one. That gives a bit more lights back on there. And we take the power off that one. That gives a bit more power off there. This one they don't need to be on. That one don't need to be on. That one don't need to be on. This one is not really needed to be on, so we can take that one off. I think we could probably take that one off. Oh no, that's the light. We'll take that one, put that one back on again. Have we got the lights back? They're flickering. They're flickering. They are trying. They're giving it a go. It's not quite there. Let's just see what we've got if I press the button here. Oh, we've got a bit of a lights running around there. Press it again, makes the train. Does all different effects, this road light. You can just see it's flickering there, like. I mean, what light have we got on? I've got too many lights going on now, that's why you can't see the lights, but they are there. They're just a little bit duller than they would be like, because everything else is powering off from it. Let's see, that's on, that's off, that's off, that's off, that's on. If I take that one off, will that do any different? Doesn't really give it much power, that one, so I'll keep that light back on. But anyway, there you go. Let me just stick this phone back on, because it's monitoring Facebook, which means that people can actually talk to me and say hello and all that sort of thing. So if I go to my page, immediately it turns to red, or it should do. Yeah, there it is, it's turned into red. That means it's on live, and there we are. That's me down there. And we've got loads of people on the background. Hi guys, how you doing? Thanks for joining me. Let's just pop that on there. There you go. Nicky O, how you doing, boy? Are you alright? That seems to be a bit loud in my ear. I'm going to turn that down a bit, actually. I hope it's not too loud for you guys, but that's booming in my ear at the moment. So, yeah. Just get the level on that one a bit. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's an amazing difference, isn't it? You just turn the knob a little bit and it nearly blows your bloody head off. Oh, look at the waltz. Yeah, the power of them sounds, they're amazing. Yeah, wow, what do you make of that one? Yeah, I can see me lights coming through now, a little bit, they're actually coming through a bit. Got a bit lighter, haven't they? Yeah. Oh, right, so hope you're enjoying the music. Nothing's planned as usual, I just go pick something and off we go. Let's just see what's on the music finder on this one again. And we'll pick it. God knows what it'll be. But we'll start off on a 1 and we're doing a full intro. Whoa! Wow, power. Them two keyboards are really powerful. These ain't too bad, these have got some nice sounds. It's just a case of pick and choose though. I just go and, mostly I just hit registrations, or I just hit, I don't know, it ain't really got a music finder on these Casios. It's more like a manual job. You just go and push a button and press the one touch button. They do have the one touch button now still. Back in the 40s, I mean these came out in the 80s, so we are looking at a lot of years on these. You never know what instrument's going to come up. And only these have got 2 variations to each rhythm, but these have got 4 variations because these came out with a lot more more modern technology, technology things. But you did still have the lots of layers. You could put layers on, you could put splits, you could put auto harmonies. Well, what some weird sounds are those things, I tell you. Mind you, if you've got a Korg Kronos, we go back to that one again, and you've got it on your phone, it can sound like this. Chill out That's amazing. That chord Kronos is unbelievable. So really we've got 40 sound, we've got 30 sound, we've got 20 sound, and now we've got the modern sound of the chord Kronos synthesizer on a phone. Also on a loop, you can do it on a loop and things like that, sort of weird and wonderful sounds. So I do some programming here. Wow. Well, what do you look at that one? It's interesting sound. The sounds that come out of this thing is unbelievable, I tell you, it's just unbelievable. Right, okay. So, let's have a look what we got on here. Well, nothing's been planned, obviously. It's just a case of picking in rhythms and working with them, or loops or things. I've got pads and all on these things, so if I press a pad, it makes something. Depending on where the rhythm is, like. Then they've got pads. They actually have a full keyboard with the full rhythms and sound effects and that. But it's not straightforward on that one. You have to sort of press a few buttons to get there. I mean, all these keyboards have actually got a full drum kit all the way along, like. But the modern ones have got loops and things. There he is. Ah, this looks like the magnet fell off the light itself, so that's another thing to do. Let's have a look, where are we? So there's the magnet. So I've got to glue that bit back on there to get that bit back on there. Yeah, it looks like that fell off. Not a worry, I can do that. That's easy enough, we'll do that later. So what I'll do is I'll put that back on there. I'll just sort of put it there for now. So yeah, that was a bit of a yellow from the Time album. And it's the way it used to be, that's what it's called. If you've got the album, you'll probably recognise it. Trying to remember some of the other ELO ones. I've got them here and all, like I do the Rock and Roll is King anyway. That's a normal one. But, there's loads on there. Like I'll have to look into them, see what we're going to find. I know I've got a list here somewhere. Telephone line. See if we've got a nice beat to that one. Yeah, that will do it. That's a nice beat. There's a bit of Midnight from ELO. Wow. Powerful sounds, even though they're about 40-year-old, they are crazy sounds. Absolutely crazy sounds. Some of these lights keep going out. The USB ones, you charge them up and basically they're supposed to, well, they obviously go out after a while, so we'll have to charge them all up again. Another one here gone off. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Blimey, you go from one keyboard and then one blows your head off and the other one don't. That was quite loud. Okay, someone asked me to do a bit of Dolly Parton. Let's do a bit of Dolly Parton then. Let's go find a hey-ho, one of them ones where you sort of jump up and down in styles, and cowboy ones, like, so you really want to be the country one, don't we? Country western. If not, I can do it in any beat anyway. So let's do a little bit of difference. Yeah, I like difference. It's a good thing about. I've just seen something. Colin will like this one. Colin will love this one. He loves techno. I'm going to do a bit of Dolly Parton, 9 till 5, and a Euro trance. Here we go. making different rhythms to different things. That's the only thing an AI can't do. Well, it could do if you program it, but then you're just typing in it, and you know. It makes me laugh, all these musicians that think they're wannabe musicians by typing in a keyboard. No, you're not a musician doing it that way. This is musicians, where you've got your feel, your expression, and your modulation, everything like that. That's what music is. That's what musician is. You put your feel in, your expression, everything like that. Nothing will be any better than a human playing a keyboard. No matter what you are at a keyboard, AI can only do certain things. It can only copy certain things. It can't copy emotion, it can't copy feelings, it can't copy that sort of thing. It'll never do that because there's nothing to copy a human being. It's got its own DNA. And it won't copy it. No matter how powerful it is, it will not copy it. Expression and feeling is what is in playing a keyboard. Okay, Colin, we'll do this one for you. It sounded good from my headphones anyway, so I hope it sounded good for you guys. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Check out, I've got to do this now, as I'm standing here, there's usually, at the end of the videos, there's usually something comes up about here, and something comes up about here. They're all my videos. And since we're coming up to nearly 500 videos, I'm in 490 something, but close to 500. We'll soon be getting another certificate. I've already got another certificate ready to go for on my wall whenever I get rid of my records, so I can put my certificates on the wall, because I've got 10, 12, 14, 16, 12 certificates now. Every time you achieve something on YouTube, they give you a certificate, and I got nowhere to put them, but yeah. So if anyone wants 3,000 records, vinyl records, get in touch. They're only going for about a pound a record. There you are, £1 a record, can't go any cheaper than that. And I won't sell them off separate. I got vinyls, I got 45s, I got 33s, I got Motown stuff over there. I've got original Motown up there. I've got I've even got 12-inch singles. 12-inch singles, they must be so rare, unbelievable now. The original 12-inch, like Blue Sunday and that sort of thing. They're going for stupid monies at the moment. But someone, if he wants to buy £3,000, they take the whole lot, everything. You got to take that. You got to take all the records. You got to take all the singles. You got to take, and there's 3,000 singles. So there's 3,000 records altogether. That's with singles. Well, there's 2,500 vinyls in there, like yeah. So if someone comes along and gives me £3,000, I'll be happy with that. If they want to, you've only got to double that. If you buy a pound, right, vinyl for me, and you sell it for £5, you've made £5,000 straight like that. If you sell all them 3,000, well, you've made more, and you're going to make a fortune. Anyone with a bit of sense could make a fortune, but they got a stand on it. I want to get them out of the way because I want my certificates up there. And I don't really play much records anymore anyway, so it's all a bit more technical than that now. So yeah, goes to a good home, 3,000 records, £3,000. Come along, give me £3,000, you can have 3,000 records. And if you can't make about 20, 30, 40,000, then you're doing it completely wrong. I could stick on a stand on here and do it, but I don't think ages. Well, I sell the odd ones off now and again, 30, 40, £50 now, yeah. So they go along quite nicely. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for joining us. Check out BANDCAMP, check out my YouTube, come along and join me, and I will see you soon. Take care. Cheers. Ba-dum.